Previously, when Princess Lewellyn arrived to save Maid Rosalie's life from Vivian's punishment, she unexpectedly dropped her head in front of Alan, begging him not to cut Rosalie's legs as a punishment for her mistake. But upon noting Lewellyn bowing in front of the nobility for her maid's fault, the other maids were completely astonished. Meanwhile, Vivian was pleased at witnessing the fall of Lewellyn's pride in front of her, who then asked her brother to spare Rosalie's life as her own master. Lewellyn was pleading for forgiveness. Further, as they took their leave, Lewellyn wasted no time and commanded her Knight Lord Dane to assassinate Alan at that moment, who intentionally bullied her maid Rosalie. So, let's dive into the chapters 61, 62, and 63 of the manhwa, The Secret Bedroom of the Forsaken Princess. As Lord Dane tightened his grip on the sword, he seriously reflects that Lewellyn will lose many things just because of this decision. Yet, he raises his sword with a strong force, confirming that she must has a reason behind this order. Meanwhile, Alan's eyes fill with terror at noting the sharp blade coming towards his face, due to which, he swiftly smashes his face on the ground and pleads Lewellyn to spare his life, shouting that he was so stupid that he took out his sword on her without her permission. His continuous begging in front of Lewellyn shocks both sides of party. However, Lewellyn does not deliver any expression on Alan's desperate apologies, but simply glances in his direction with a predatory gaze. Plus, as she turns her head towards Maid Rosalie, she gently states that the actual culprit is getting his punishment, asking if this is how she apologizes to them. Vivian, at witnessing Lewellyn trashing her brother's reputation in front of the maids, gets enraged clearly. Yet Lewellyn abruptly orders Rosalie to apologize, stating that if Rosalie does not pass through this corridor, this would not happen. Lewellyn then asks Rosalie to come stand beside her, and as Rosalie approaches near, she puts her gaze upon Alan, reflecting nervously that she has to apologize to the person who is begging for his life. But her thoughts get interrupted because Lewellyn puts her piercing eyes on her. Noting this, Rosalie quickly asks Alan to forgive her for her rude behavior in front of them, adding that she made a mistake and blamed him, at which Alan grits his teeth in heavy anger that is clearly visible on his face. However, at observing the sudden presence of Lewellyn behind her, he turns his face right away like a scared puppy, responding that he is totally fine with her apology. Further, Lewellyn orders Rosalie to apologize to Lady Vivian also. At complying, Rosalie bows in front of Vivian, stating that she is truly sorry for making her dress dirty. At listening to this, Vivian tried her best to maintain her composure. Plus, by putting on a fake smile, she states that she has already forgiven Rosalie. On the other side, Lewellyn smirks visibly at seeing this, who teasingly conveys her gratitude to Vivian for her generosity on Maid Rosalie. Dear viewers, apologies for the interruption. If you're genuinely enjoying the content on this channel, please consider hitting the subscribe icon with all notifications, since this little support of yours will help this creator continue delivering high-quality work to brighten your day. And take a moment at the end of the video to leave a comment, sharing your thoughts on the content. Your feedback means a lot. Now, let's not take up too much of your time and jump back into the story. Upon which, Vivian tremblingly states that Lewellyn does not have to do that, questioning if she can now take her brother to their palace. To this, Lewellyn affirms Vivian's plea, speaking that she will not ask Lord Alan anymore. Yet not wanting to stop, Lewellyn provocatively discloses that she does all this just to educate her personnel maid. At hearing this revelation, both Alan and Vivian are heavily taken aback, where Vivian reflects that Lewellyn ordered to kill Alan right here just to educate her maid. Besides, as she clenches her fist in anger, Vivian mutters to herself that Lewellyn made a big mistake by leaving her brother alive, because from now he will make her life a complete hell. Meanwhile, Lewellyn turns away from them, stating that she will take her leave now as everything seems good. Later, when Lewellyn comes back to her room to take some rest, she asks her maids to send someone with a glass of water, at which Maid Rosalie enters right away with a glass of lemonade, speaking that she personally prepared it for her. And as she serves it on the table, Lewellyn questions why Rosalie does not put any medicine on her injured cheeks. Rosalie to this delivers a silenced demeanor for a bit. Plus, with a stream of tears in her eyes, she thanks Lewellyn for saving her life, adding that due to Lewellyn's mercy, her legs are not cut today by Alan. At seeing Rosalie's heavy weeping, Lewellyn wants to embrace her gently. However, by maintaining her composure, Lewellyn assures her not to worry about that incident. She then suggests Rosalie must avoid the other nobility next time because if she makes the same mistake, she has to beg again for her life. But in an instant, the same head maid knocks on the door with a smile, informing that other maids want to show their gratitude to Lewellyn. Hearing this, Lewellyn immediately conveys that they do not need to do that. Yet the maids do not listen to her words and start to dash towards Princess Lewellyn. And as they come near her, they together express their gratitude, stating that due to Lewellyn's actions, Rosalie was saved and is right in front of them. Besides, as they once again express their thanks to her with tears in their eyes, Lewellyn's cheeks turn red visibly and eyes open wide in astonishment. To this, she clenches her skirt tightly and swiftly springs up from the sofa, speaking that she wants to go out of the room because her maids are so annoying right now. Moreover, when she steps to go outside, a maid asks if she can can tag along with her. To this, Lewellyn quickly glances upon the maid, ordering the maids to not follow her as she does not need any maid. From here the scene lands at the evening, where Lewellyn walks alone in the corridor, reflecting that she felt uncomfortable at witnessing her maid's changed behavior, so she comes out of the room. However, Lord Dane approaches behind her, questioning why she is walking around without any escort, to which she replies that she simply does not feel good, so she is going to the glass house. Dane, upon this, suggests her to stay with her maids since they do not usually thank her. Hearing this, Lewellyn asks if he means that she should take this chance to make the maids on her side. However, she denies his suggestion, stating that she does not need those thank yous, as Lady Vivian will tell Queen Pamela and she will be in trouble. To this, Dane perplexedly inquires then why did she save the maid Rosalie. She answers that maid Rosalie is just a teen girl who should not get punishment, adding that the head maid pleaded for her help in this matter. Besides, she also wanted to save Rosalie, which she herself does not know why. At listening to this revelation, Dane delivers a smile, expressing that Lewellyn really did a good job. And as he declares that he starts to feel comfortable around Lewellyn, speaking that he does not want his master to bow in front of someone. Lewellyn turns to his side and smirkingly replies that Dane and her connection is not that strong that he calls her his master, upon which Dane states that even without a strong connection, she still appears in front of her enemies for her maid. He then politely states that the reason she does not fall back and show her power against the Maud family is that she has people behind her back whom she does not want to lose. At hearing this declaration, Lewellyn gets surprised with eyes wide open. To this, she wants to say something but she halts her tongue, reflecting that if it had happened with her in the past, she would have left all of her dignity. But she does not wish to be like that today, since behind her are the Red Knights who are protecting her. Moreover, the head maid bowed to ask for her help, adding that just because Vivian got a problem with Lewellyn's pride, therefore she bullied innocent maid Rosalie. She then inquires herself that she also surprised that she did not feel angry at Vivian and Alan's bad attitude, but she feels bad for the safety of kind people around her, since in the past, she made up her mind not to share her feelings with people around her. But in the end, she again starts to open her heart for others and feel lucky to protect them. From here, the scene transitions to the other side of the palace, where Queen Pamela flinches heavily at knowing Lewellyn's deeds. Besides, she furiously yells at her attendant, stating how dare is Lewellyn to make Alan kneel down in front of her. However, there is another person present with Queen Pamela, none other than Duke Almondite, who inquires what is the problem. Yet Pamela does not respond to his question but simply trembles visibly. Moreover, her lip gets injured as she grits her teeth in anger, and with an enraged expression, she ponders how Lewellyn can disrespect the Maud family, whom she is trying to bring on her side to control Lord Brian. Brian, who in the past called Queen Pamela a bastard because she was the concubine of the king and was thrown away when she got pregnant with Bastian, and due to Brian's conspiracy, the king got married to Princess Lewellyn's mother. To avenge that shame, she made the Maud family be loyal to her and raised it strong. Further, by getting even more inflamed, she mutters that till now she was simply humiliating Lewellyn solely because of Bastian. But from this moment, Pamela will make sure that Lewellyn learns how to behave in front of the queen. As we wrap up today's segment, thank you for being with us until the very end. I'll be sharing fresh videos of this manga and exciting new series every weekend. Your support is invaluable, so please subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Your encouragement keeps the channel thriving, and I appreciate it immensely. Until next time, take care and goodbye.